Over the weekend, myself and Mrs. Bricker took a trip to a couple of different stores, one of which being Smyths toy store here in the UK, to have a little rummage around the sale items that they had. And with no real new releases of interest coming on July the 1st, Lego-wise, I thought it would be a good time to maybe pick up one or two sets that I'd been looking to grab over the past couple of months. I was ever so slightly disappointed to see the Lego Botanicals display. Absolutely nothing against the Lego Botanicals at all. It's exactly the same display that it was back in November. And if you go and find that video on the channel, I'm absolutely sure you will see exactly the same Lego Botanicals display. It didn't take me long to get distracted. However, I found the 12 Grimald Place display and it lights up. Absolutely fantastic, and one that I was supposed to grab before it retired at the end of last year. Pretty good deals on the Lego Harry Potter section, some of the older stuff with over 30 or 40% off, and some of the newer stuff from last month even with 20% off, and I'll probably grab that Patronus Stag at some point. I've been threatening to do so for about a year or so now. However, I think my next Harry Potter purchase will be the Hogsmeade set just before it does retire, and I'm very excited for that D2C Burrow set coming in September. They'll be the next things up for Harry Potter. I'm also quite interested to see any set that was valued at £60 or more had the spiders on to stop any potential theft. That's new in store for sure. This certainly caught myself and Mrs. Bricker's eye. It's a build in store of Voldemort, and I'm assuming what we thought was going to be where you would be Harry, but my wife clicked on the QR code. Do you click on a QR code? I guess you do, and discovered that the only thing that it allows you to do is create a Harry Potter background to your photos, which was ever so slightly boring for both of us. We were sort of hoping for some interactive battle, but it didn't quite manufacture in that way. And as you can see there on the camera, it's literally just a photo with a spider's cobweb. Boxed up in the glass as well, you've got all of the bigger sets, and the Falcon had money off just like it does on Amazon. I was impressed with the amount of selection that they do have in these bigger sets, and impressed that they were behind glass as well. And the one that caught my eye was the Natural History Museum modular. Something that you don't often see is modulars in shops like this outside of the Lego store. On to my favourite part now, Lego Star Wars, and I actually spent so long here that my wife actually captured it on camera. And again, these little spiders on these sets, and the Droideka down to $47.99. Really good deal, but again with that spider on it, I'm not entirely sure why. Grogu's Bark Speeder Escape was down to $19.99, and I may well come back and get that. I've been waiting for that set to go down in price and to grab it on sale. I think £25 a little too much, but I think at £15 it could be the kind of set that is really good value. Chewie was also locked up behind glass, and I've got to say, if I do end up getting that C-3PO, that Chewie is getting more and more tempting the cheaper and cheaper it gets, because let's be honest, it's not going back to RRP anywhere anytime soon. 20% off generally across the board on most Disney Lego, and I still don't understand what these inside out cubes are. You could also pick Simba up for $17.99, not too bad. It was my first time seeing the Despicable Me Minion Lego sets as well. I think the banana one's not too bad, but I'm not sure about that Groot Overlord set. Not exactly sure who that's for. And it's not just Lego that they sell, they also sell Funkos as well, and this Grand Admiral Thrawn was very tempting at £10. I did, however, really like this 3 Spider-Man set with Doctor Strange. Really nice, and only $24.99, which sounded like quite a good deal. I did, however, leave with some Lego, and not just from Smyths. We visited a couple of different stores over the weekend, and you can see all about that in a video that should be coming out tomorrow, my mini Lego haul. So make sure you are following or subscribed so you don't miss that.